Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our next 7 to 10 days readings. And this one is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. You can also watch this if you're dealing with a Taurus. If you have any significant Pisces placements, my second channel, Pisces Tarot and Advice, is linked in the description box below. You might want to check that out as well. And thank you to everyone who has already and subscribed over there as well. And Taurus, remember these are general, so take what resonates, disregard the rest. Don't force anything to fit. All right, so let's see what's going on for Taurus. Well, what do we have? We have the 10 of Cups with 6 of Wands. I get a sense of someone coming home successfully, victoriously. So if someone's been away for work, or if someone's been away for school, or someone's been away on military duty, they're coming home. Okay. Four of Wands, definitely a focus on the home, the family, housewarming parties, welcome home parties. 9 of Pentacles. For some of you, 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, someone's coming home as in back into the family fold or back into the friendship fold, if that makes sense, because they're out of a bad situation. They were in a commitment, whether that is to do with job or relationship of any other kind. That's over, and now they're coming home, and it's like they're themselves again, right? Because it was a bad time for them. Okay, what's going on for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs in the next 7 to 10 days from whenever you're watching this video, Taurus. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Wands again. Boundaries, standing up for yourself, perseverance. Also, you're almost done with something that has been a very big challenge for you. 6 of Swords, yeah, you're moving away from something that has been chaos, has been just toxic, negative, too much. 8 of Pentacles, you try to make it work for a very long time. You just tried and tried and tried, but it was one-sided. You were the only one doing the work, Taurus. You were the only one giving a damn, you know. You were the only one making the efforts. So it took you a long time to accept the fact that that's just the truth of the situation. And then as soon as you did that, I feel like now you've been making plans to move away from this, or you are now starting to make plans. And for some of you, this is the week where you're actually moving away. You could be moving in with friends and family temporarily, or you're moving out on your own. And the foundation, yeah, the 9 of Swords, something that it's been very painful for you, Taurus. It's kept you up at night more than once. It was very stressful. It's the kind of thing where you're constantly walking on eggshells with someone. No matter what you do, you can't win. If something goes right, it's good for them. If something you did goes right, it's good for them. It's something they did goes wrong, it's your fault. And you're finally freeing yourself from that. It's done. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah, these are the plans that you've been making recently. You've been saving to get yourself in a good position. You've been applying to other places, other roles. You've been making plans to travel, making plans to relocate. On the mind, yeah, the Death card. You're done. You're done with this. You learned a lot of lessons in the process. You're not the same person you were when you started this. You're not the same person you were when you were going through it, okay? You've learned about yourself, how strong you are, how resilient you are. You've also learned about boundaries and how far you're willing to go for something. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the next 7 to 10 days here. So we have the Hermit, the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, definitely. You are out of there, Taurus. That's your energy with the King of Pentacles. Virgo energy with the Hermit. Okay, but you are full speed ahead, leaving someone or something behind. I feel like as you're starting this period, your focus is, I just want to get out of here with the 6 of Swords. I don't really have a destination in mind. I just know I want peace. Okay, you see how she's holding on to the star. I just know I want peace. I just know I want a healthy environment. I just know I want to be anywhere else but here. Okay, so as you're starting off the period, that's what you're thinking of. As you're coming closer to the 7 to 10 day mark, there's something new that's come in because now you have a focus where you're headed. Okay, so before you were looking behind you thinking, I just want to get out of there. Whereas now with the Knight of Swords, you're looking ahead of you at this one thing and you're like, that's what I want to do. And it's like full speed ahead. Okay. Okay, so let's get more clarity here for Taurus. So we have the Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the Hanged Man, the Hanged Teddy in this deck. Yeah, you're done. I feel like you might have been dealing with a water sign or an air sign. Water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is someone who is very manipulative, very hot and cold. Like I say, would punish you by not talking to you, silent treatment, or being moody, or pouting around you, or just throwing tantrums. I don't care how old they are. And you've been stuck in that situation. You voluntarily stayed there for a long time because you wanted to make it work. You did your best. You made an effort, okay? You made several efforts. You're like, I can help this person. I can help this situation. I can make this better. A bit of a codependent situation, right? But you've learned the truth here with the full moon and the Hanged Teddy. You have this other perspective of seeing things now. You see things for what they are now. And you're like, I'm not going back. There's nothing for me there. There's nothing for me there. They have nothing to tell me that's positive. What else for Taurus? Where are they headed? Page of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Three of Wands. Yeah, just be mindful of the person from your past. I try to get you to come back. This it's not even an apology. This is someone sending you flowers. But they're not apologizing. Or if it's the apology, it's like they're sending you a gift, trying to buy your love, right? But it's not like a heartfelt message, you know? It's no message, or if it's a message, it's like, saw this and thought of you. Or if it's an apology, the most they'll say is sorry, XO, right? It's almost like they're not even taking it seriously, and the focus should be on the present that they're giving you, offering you, okay? But it's their way of trying to get you to come back, to plant doubt in your head. But with the Three of Wands, Taurus, you are so done with the situation that it's just, you have the Death card on the mind. You're not playing any games anymore. You're fully aware. You are convinced you're seeing things for what they truly are, and you are, Taurus, okay? You've got this new thing. Even if you don't have a set course as you're starting off the period, you just know you don't want to be there. As the week goes by, there's something coming in. You're finding what you're looking for, and then it's full speed ahead in the new direction, okay? At which point the past might be trying to come back, because isn't that how it goes? It's like, oh my God, Taurus really left. I really don't have any power over Taurus anymore. Well, that can't be right. So they try to do something. It's pretty pitiful, if you ask me, based on everything they've put you through, to send you a bunch of flowers. Like, seriously? Seriously? You know what I mean? But with the Three of Wands, I feel like you're not even, for some of you, it's quite specific, but for some of you, you're not even at the address that they have for you anymore. So you're not even seeing what they're trying to do. You're not even seeing what they're trying to offer you. That's not really much of an offer, okay? You're solely focused on the future. You might have given this person false information with the Moon card here. This might have been a tactic on your part. You changed your number, you changed your address, you've given them the wrong address, do you know what I mean? Or you blocked them somehow and you never told them. Because I get the sense that you had to be strategic with this person. You had to be strategic with this person. So you didn't tell him you were leaving. You made your plans in silence. You didn't tell him you were leaving. You didn't tell him you were quitting. You didn't tell him what your intentions were. You didn't tell him anything up until, if you were obligated to, like if it's a contract and you had to hand in your notice or quit. And even there, I feel like, you know, if it was a rolling on thing and they never really did a proper contract for you, you're not telling him anything. You're just not showing up, right? But I feel like that's the only way to get yourself completely free from this situation, because otherwise, this person, they're very intelligent and they always find a way. They always find a loophole. They always find something to throw at you where they put doubt in your head, or they threaten you, or it's a veiled threat, or it's intimidation. Do you know what I mean? And so Taurus, you've been very, very smart. You've outsmarted this person. to where you're just disappearing. Okay, and that is honestly, for those of you where this applies, that's the best approach for you to have with this person. The thing to focus on is you're completely done with this, which is good for you. It takes a while to get there, and it can be quite painful, as you know. I don't have to tell you. And you have this new thing that you're going to be lasering in on, focusing in on. And that will be your focus. It's something new. It's something that will develop. It's something that will grow. You could be going back to school. You could be revisiting something you used to do before. You could be taking an additional course, class, qualification, because you're looking toward the future. You're making plans for a stable future for yourself. But you got your confidence back. You got your focus back. You got your dedication back to yourself, right? Because you're no longer feeding the black hole that was this dynamic, whatever capacity they were in your life, okay? So Taurus, that is what I have for you. Very to the point, but basically, if you need guidance or advice, take this as the guidance and advice on how to handle this situation. If you need confirmation that what you're planning to do is the right way to go about it, it looks like it is. Take this as your confirmation. And yeah, it's time to just get away from this and make sure it stays away. And I feel like you've been very smart about it, okay? Very smart about it. Not giving this person anything to work with, anything to latch on to so that they can find you again, or they can make you come back, or that, you know, and you're focused towards the future where you have new opportunities, you have a lot of growth, a lot of positive new experiences, you have a lot of freedom, independence, happiness, excitement, travel, and you're back in control of your own life, and you're back calling the shots in your own life. And now you can start working on your own goals, on your own plans, on your own development, on your own happiness. And not have someone make you feel like it's selfish of you to do that. You should only be focused on them. Okay? So Taurus, that is what I have for you. I'm going to leave it here. Let me know in the comments how you resonate with the reading if you do. I really hope it helps you. It's a tricky situation, but it looks like you know what you're doing. So just carry on. See it through. All right, Taurus? You've got so much happiness away from this whole mess, which it served its purpose. It taught you some very difficult but valuable lessons. But now it's time to apply the lessons, basically, which means releasing this, moving away from this, because now you've got some boundaries, now you've got some standards, now you've got some different ways of looking at things, some level of understanding you didn't have before, and it made you vulnerable, it made you open to predators, I want to call it, okay? People take advantage, and you're not there anymore. You're back. You're now where you. This is the whole point of what happened, to put you on the throne in your own life. Okay, with the King of Pentacles, male or female, doesn't matter. To where you see your worth, to where you know your efforts matter and they should be appreciated. To know that it's okay to expect mutual effort, mutual interest. Okay, and that's just the bare minimum you can expect, and you should expect that. Okay. To know where to draw the line with people, to know how to say no. It's important lessons, Taurus, and we all have to learn them at some point in our lives, or several points in our lives. Good for you, you did it, okay? So now you've got a period of happiness and freedom and excitement and new and growth ahead of you, okay? So good for you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Watch for the placements, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.